Okay.
Here we go. Right. So this here is a higher task. Hopefully everybody in the Miro can read the information and see the information on there, but don't worry, I'll go over. So let's start looking at the higher task. We're going to call it Camp Osprey. So this frame presents some background about the camp and introduces the need for a database. So here we go. Camp Osprey is a summer activities camp for children aged 6 to 16 years old. The camp operates during June, July, and August, and it's split up into 3 4-week sessions. So during each session, the camp operates a 2-day timetable, which repeats 3 times from Monday through to Saturday, with Sunday being a rest day. The timetable is divided into 10 periods 1 to 5 on day 1, and periods 6 to 10 on day 2 of the alternating cycle, and a sample of the timetable is shown below.
I'm not going to lie, David, that's quite a lot of information. So
yeah.
Just to be clear, right?
Yeah.
The camp runs 3 times over the summer months.
Yep, that's correct.
Right, and then each child attending the summer camp has a timetable with 10 different activities.
Yeah, so the first 5 activities are completed on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday.
Yeah, and then the remaining 5 are on the Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays.
Yep, and the same activities are completed for the 4 weeks of each camp.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so
here's
some more information about the summer camp.
Right, well, let me read this bit then, okay?
Right, okay, on you go.
Campers choose different activities for each of the 10 periods. Some activities are covered in the standard cost of their booking, while the premium activities have an additional cost. Campers can attend more than one session, but must create a new timetable for each session. And it is possible to create a different timetable for each of the sessions they attend. The manager of Camp Osprey has decided to create a relational database and appoints a database developer to create that new database system.
Quite a lot of stuff again, right? My turn to see if I can understand that. Okay. Right. So is it correct that a child can attend the summer camp more than once?
Okay, they can, but the child can attend more than one 4-week block of activities, but they'd have to make a different timetable for each 4-week block or session. Right.
Okay, that's great. It's great. So that means that a camper would be able to try a huge range of activities. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And most of them are included in the standard cost, but we have to remember that some activities have that additional cost there from the first paragraph.
It must be a nightmare for the management team to keep track of the campers who sign up to the different sessions and all the different activities that are involved with.
Well, I think it's going to be a nightmare for the kids too, but and I suppose that's why the manager of the camp really wants to set up the database system to make it much easier to monitor, right?
Right, okay, so the first stage of the development of the database, of course, is to analyze it.
That's great. So how would the analysis actually be carried out then?
Right, okay, so if we move on to the next frame,